Hello friends, I think you are doing well at home. So let's today discuss with whole coniferous forest region, because in the previous session, this is session 3 of the chapter. This is session 3 of the chapter 3. In previous session we have discussed up to mid latitude grassland region. So we'll study whole coniferous forest region today. So what is this coniferous region? Coniferous means where the trees are like this conical shape. Okay. Generally, coniferous forest we found in polar regions. So this is the sketch of the world. Generally in this region or in subpolar region, coniferous forest is there. Why this is called subpolar? Because this is below the polar region. That's why it is called subpolar. Generally, we can tell we can take from 65 degree north to up to 75 degree north. Okay. In southern hemisphere also it is same. So we'll see what is the characteristics. So when you talk about temperature, generally summer temperature reaches up to 15 degrees Celsius, not too much, only up to 15 degrees Celsius. And winter temperature up to 3 degrees Celsius, sometimes 0 degrees Celsius. Okay, but it is very rare to reach below 0 degrees Celsius. What is the rainfall? Actually, generally there is very scanty rainfall, and generally there is snowfall. Okay, and some types of coniferous forest found there. That forest is called taiga. You please be remember taiga. And tundra. Another reason is there tundra, but tundra is not the forest. Generally, what is the difference between taiga and the tundra? Taiga and tundra difference between the tundra region is totally ice covered. Okay, totally ice covered, or most of the time of the year is ice covered. But generally, the tundra region there is no vegetation, or if some types of vegetation is there also, then this is very this lichens, mosses, okay, like this. So generally tundra is ice covered, taiga is not ice covered. Taiga is some part is that is full of forest. Okay, these are the difference. Generally regions including in this are called coniferous forest. Scandinavian plateau, I will show you what is Scandinavian plateau. So with this we will get revised. Okay, let's see the map. This is Norway. What is the capital of Norway? Capital of Norway is Oslo. Okay. This is Sweden. This is Finland. Finland capital is Helsinki. Okay, Sweden capital is Stockholm. This is Stockholm here. So in this region generally we can find whole coniferous forest region, and this region is called Scandinavian plateau. Okay, and some parts of United Kingdom, Ireland also included in this region. Okay, let's see what are the different these countries are there. This Ireland, this United Kingdom, London is there, that is the capital. Norway, Oslo is there, that is the capital. Sweden, Oslo is there. Sorry, capital is there. Stockholm, Finland, Helsinki, and this is Baltic Sea region. Okay, this is North Sea, this is Norwegian Sea, and this is actually generally here. Ural Mountain is there, and this part is consists in the Asia, not included in Europe. This is Russia, different part, and these are the Commonwealth states. Commonwealth independent states, these are called CIS, but that is different Commonwealth from our India. Lithuania, Estonia, Latvia sex ratio is the highest. Belarus, Poland, Ukraine, Moldova, Romania, Hungary, Austria, Czech Republic, Germany. Okay, Hungary, Romania, Austria will study when we will study about the Danube River, because Danube is the longest river in Europe. We know Danube is flowing through Austria, Hungary, and Romania for 3 countries. Croatia, Botswana, Herzegovina, Serbia, Montenegro, Bulgaria, Albania, Kosovo, Macedonia, these are Italy. Italy now, this COVID-19 pandemic, Italy death rate is very high. Okay, lakhs of peoples actually they are suffering from COVID-19. Again, France, Spain is also number is increasing. Poland, Portugal. Generally, this means countries are influenced by the Mediterranean climate, but this actually generally this from what is that latitude, 60-degree latitude. So from 60 to 75-degree latitude, these countries are actually influenced by the cold coniferous forest region. Okay. And this region is generally not suitable for agriculture because most of the region is ice covered. Some kind of business is there like fishing, okay, cattle rearing. People generally depends on that, but nowadays industries are developing there. Day by day. Okay. So due to this actually taiga forest is somewhere used in this industrial purpose, but generally agriculture is not good there, and they import other things from other countries and exportation is very low, and due to this cold region temperature is very low, they only dependable generally their pastoral activities and animal husbandry. Okay, so this much is all about cold coniferous region. Now let's move to the cold polar region. Now we'll move to the pole, top of the world, that is called the zenith of the world. Okay, so from equatorial region to the polar region, we are having a long journey. Okay, from equator to polar region, we are having a long journey. So I think we'll finish in the polar region. Okay. So this is polar region. Polar. Okay, so this is the polar region. Generally we found from 70-degree north latitude to the 90-degree north latitude, and in the southern hemisphere is same, it is 90-degree south latitude. Okay, so in a cold polar region, generally due to dominance of severe cold because of whole the year ice covered, there is very less human habitation. And vegetation are also less. When you think about vegetation, vegetation is generally moss, fern, lichens, etc. Region include generally in the North Pole and South Pole. South Pole, that is Antarctica. And some aborigine peoples are there. Aborigine peoples of North Pole, Canada, Greenland, these are called Eskimos. I think you have heard about these Eskimos. Okay. They make their shelter in the ice covered like this, their houses like this, that is called igloo. Okay, and their vehicle is pulled by the dog, that is called sledge car, pulled by dog. Okay, and along with this, Greenland aborigine people is called Lapps. Okay, Serbian peoples are called Samayud. And Yakut. And during summer, they make some tents to get shelter, that is called tupik. Okay. And generally Eskimos, they use some boat for fishing purpose, that is called what is the name? Kayak. Okay, that is called kayak. Again, umiyak is the animal skin of animal they used to wear. Okay, these are only simple things regarding cold polarism, and these regions are not very developed in industrial purpose or urbanization, or nowadays actually due to some exploitation of our mineral resources. Scientists are discovering so many things, National Geographic channels or scientists or so many NGOs, some different government agencies, they are actually researching so many things to exploit about the human resources under the earth surface of Antarctica and the Arctic region. So generally time by time some portions are there. Generally Alaska is some there means producing some petroleum and some natural gases. And some oil also produced in Labrador and Siberia. This is not Siberia, this is Siberia. Okay, sorry. So generally these regions are not developed in the mineral resources, but then also we are searching the mineral resources, or so many government agencies or scientists are searching mineral resources. So generally in the near future there is probability to get development in this regions. Okay, the last region of the chapter means we are discussing about the natural regions. How many regions we have divided? 11 regions. So this is the 11th last number, that is the high mountainous region. Now we are going to discuss. So this number 11 is the high mountain region. Okay. So generally when we discuss about the high mountain region, generally what happens here, we are discussing about Himalayas, because we know Himalaya is the highest mountain, Andes is the longest mountain, again Rockies, so many mountains are here, Pyrenees, Alps mountain in Switzerland. Okay, then Elborz, that is in Europe, and Mount Elbrus is the highest point of Alps also. Then again Kilimanjaro is in South Africa. Tainsan is in Tibet. Okay, Altiantec, that is also in Tibet. Carpathian, that is in Italy, some parts of Italy, some parts of that Spain, France. Hindu Kush mountain, that is in Pakistan, some parts of India. Okay, so generally we know that the name of the Himalayan mountains: Aravalli, Udaygiri, Nilgiri, Sivalik. Okay, these are the Vindhya and Raj Mahal Hills, Western Ghat, Eastern Ghat. These are the mountains in India. But we are discussing about the world mountains, different types of mountain. So generally in mountainous region, what happens? Suppose this is the mountain. So step by step, profile by profile, stage 1, step 2, step 3. So profile by profile, what happens? No, here temperature difference is here. Suppose here temperature is 27 degrees Celsius. So here is 10 degrees Celsius. So here is 5 degrees Celsius. Here is 0 degrees Celsius. Like that, what happened? We have learned about in class 9, I think, in geography. We have learned about the lapse rate. What is that lapse rate? Lapse rate is what? The decrease of temperature decrease of temperature with increasing height. So per kilometer, how many degrees is 6.5 degrees? That is lapse rate. So generally, due to lapse rate, due to this decrease of temperature with altitude, generally up to the top of the mountain, temperature decreases. And here most of the important thing is that here oxygen level is very low. Okay, that's why there is no any habitations. And generally, top of the mountain is covered with ice. So different types of vegetations we can find in the lower part. We found tall grasses, tall trees. So as we go upward, the height of the trees decreases, and at last we get only ice. So any vegetation is there. Okay. So that is actually high mountainous region. Only the foothill region. Foothill means the lower valley, lower level. Only the foothill region is inhabited by the people. And otherwise, in the top of the mountain or in the middle part, generally some parts of polar bear we can find in the ice covered region. We can find polar bear, but generally tigers, leopards. These are generally in the lower level, not in the higher level, because in the higher level there is no oxygen. Okay. So this is the end of the region and the regional geography. So now we'll study with the high mountainous region. Okay. Now our next topic is that brief introduction about continents. How many continents are there? 7 continents. Okay. Number 1 is Asia. Number 2 is Africa. Number 3 is North America. Number 4 is South America. Number 5 is Australia. See, it is very easy to remember. All are started with A. Okay. Number 6 is what? Europe. Number 7 is Oceania. Okay. Okay, let's start with Asia. First we'll see here temperature and the total land surface. So what is the land surface? Total land surface of Asia is 144 million square kilometer. Okay. When we discuss about Asia, so northern part of the northern hemisphere generally, this is a 0 degree Celsius, and this part generally dominated by the Asia. Okay. And we know that in the northern hemisphere 90% of the population is there, and Asia is the most populous continent in the world. So, and that is Europe is the second most populous continent. So Asia is very large. We'll see the extension. Extension means from what degree to what degree Asia is consist of. Generally from 1 degree north to 78 degree north, and 25 degree east to 170 degree west. So this is the extension. 1 degree north to 78 degree north. North means this is north and this is south. So north south, west east. So north south from 1 degree north to 78 degree north, 25 degrees to 170 degree west. ACI is extended. Okay. And north to south, it is 9,600 kilometer, and total coastal length 58,000 kilometer, and east to west, that is 8,400 kilometers. So north to south 9,600 kilometer, and east to west 8,400 kilometer. Now we'll see in the map what are the different countries, what are the different countries, what are the different seas, oceans, okay, and what are different mountains, what are the different rivers, and what are different lakes, what are the different deserts. Okay, we'll see in these things in the map. Okay, we'll see the Asian continent here. This is Asia, whole part is Asia, whole part is Asia. Okay, this is Africa, whole part is Asia. Up to this Java, Sumatra island. This is Hamara Pyara Bharat. Okay, China, from where COVID-19 that pandemic took place. Gobi Desert is there. Again, these are the countries. Russia. Russia is the largest country of Asia. Actually, Russia is the world largest country. This is called the Eastern Festoon. What is the meaning of festoon? Festoon is the what? That is actually the flower. Festoon means the made of flower. What is that called? That is from Japan, Taiwan, Philippines, Borneo, New Guyana, up to Java and Sumatra. These islands actually like a festoon. That's why it is called the Eastern Festoon. Okay, and up to here Iran, Iraq, up to Constantinople. What is that Constantinople? Constantinople is the this earlier name of Turkey. So up to there Ural Mountain. Ural Mountain is the boundary between Europe and the Asia. So actually these countries are belongs to Asia, up to this Myanmar, and these Malaysia, Singapore. Okay, let's see what are the different mountains. Here the highest plateau is there, highest plateau, which is called the roof of the world, that is called Pamir. From the Pamir plateau all the mountains are dispersing like this, all the mountains are coming out like this. Here you can see Altai Teg mountain, Khingan mountain, Alai Teg mountain, Tangshan mountain. Here this is Himalaya is coming like this, that is Andaman and Nicobar, that is a part of the Himalaya. And here we can see the Hindu Kush mountain is there this side, up to the here Jagros mountain. Here this is Caucasus mountain. Okay, up to the Armenian plateau. Generally in Asia two plateaus is there. One is Pamir plateau, another is the Armenian plateau. Okay, and let's see what are the different seas. This is the Arabian Sea, belongs to Asia. Bay of Bengal, South China Sea, Yellow Sea, for the South China Sea. Just last time Doklam standoff took place. That is Sea of Japan, Sea of Okhotsk, Philippine Sea. These are actually Indian Ocean is also part of the Asia. Generally, there is an international property. We can consider this is belongs to a particular continent, not like that. And upper here, Laptev Sea is Siberian Sea, Arctic Circle is Kara Sea. So all these part of the Asia. Okay. Generally, the major rivers we will see here. River Ob is there in Asia. In Russia. Ganga, Yamuna, Brahmaputra, Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri, Pennar. Okay, Kaveri is called Dakshina Ganga, that is southern Ganga. That means what? Here Irrawaddy is there in Myanmar, that is called the Irrawaddy plain. Here Vietnam river is there. Again Yellow, Yangtze Kiang, Sukiang. These are the different rivers of the China. Again Huangho, Changpo. Changpo is the actually name of the Brahmaputra in China. This is entering through the Siang district of the Arunachal to the Assam, and it is going to the Bay of Bengal. And there under sea is the another different Taiyang, Suntar Khayang. So these are actually different rivers in Asia. Yellow River, that is called Huangho, that is actually shore of China, because every year flood comes and they destroy the agriculture. So that's why people are in lost. That's why it is called the shore of China. Then in India, Damodar is shore of called Bengal, shore of Bengal, Damodar River. Kochi is the shore of Bihar. Brahmaputra is the shore of Assam. Okay. So like that, all the rivers, mountains in Asia. Asia is generally that is diverse climate, very vast climate, because Asia is from equator to the pole. So question may come like this: why Asia has the there is diversity in the climate? Because Asia is consists from extending from equatorial region to the polar climate. So definitely equatorial climate will be there. Crossing over the tropical climate, definitely tropical climate will be there. Desert climate will be there. Again, subpolar climate will be there. Again, polar climate will be there. Because we know in every climate there are pressure temperature differences there. So that's why what happens generally, Asia is a vast continent and their climate is diverse from place to place. Okay. So along with this, Asia is the peoples of Asia is generally urban dweller, and so many important cities are there, like Delhi is the most polluted city. Okay. Next is the Hong Kong, Beijing, Seoul, Jakarta, Singapore. These are belongs to Asia. Okay. Tokyo is the most populous city in the world, that is in Japan. So nowadays generally in Asia, last we studied the US dollar. Asia's per capita income 6,630. So this is the economic data. Okay. So generally if we see the geographical data of the Asia, we have got already what are the different rivers, different, again under different lakes we live. Different lake is there, Lake Baikal, okay, Black Sea and Caspian Sea. Caspian Sea is the largest lake in the world. If the question will come, which is the largest lake in the world, that is in Asia, that is Caspian Sea. Okay. So up to this, in this session we have completed up to Asia, and remaining 5 continents is there. We will discuss in the next session. Okay. So from here, this is the end of the chapter today. So okay, you study well. All the best.